Hi everyone, this is Debbie with Plan.Do.Repeat, and I am doing a requested video. I had quite a few people ask me about this in my messages, so I'm going to just do a quick video of this to show you how I use this. This is my die cut machine, and it's from Spellbinders. Okay, this is the number that is at the bottom of it. It's a sticker. I don't know if that pertains to anything or not, but there you go. Like I told you before in my last video about this, I got it on clearance from Tuesday morning, and it was really marked down. So I do not know if these are still sold or not. Let me show you this says Spellbinders Platinum 6 TM. Okay, so that's what that says right there. All right, and that's the only thing that designates what it is. All right, so the two sides fold down, and then I have this what do you call it, handle that winds. Okay, and what I use inside of this are these sort of things. Let me move. Oh, I'm sorry for the loud noise, but that's what it sounds like. Okay, so these are the materials that I use when I put it inside the machine. This is called a Spellbinders platform, and it's this thick. I don't know how thick it is. Let's see. It's about a ½ inch. Not quite. All right. Knocking everything over. Okay. So I have this, and then I have two of these plastic sheet things that came with it. Okay. And you notice it's got all these impressions on it, because every single time I run these through to make something, make one of these things. Okay. Here, let me open it real quick, because these were the ones that I was showing that I had made. I'm preparing a journal right now for Halloween, and so I was using these materials to make ephemera for my Halloween journal. Okay, and I had quite a few people ask me about this one. Okay, it's a spider web, and I just used it in two different colors. One was white and one was in dark gray. And then I also made some tags with the two different colors. Okay, and I did some kitty cats from the two different colors as well. And then I had these little doodads that I made. These were some more tags. Okay, these have like squiggly lines that I made in different sizes. So that's what I made, and people asked me quite a few times about it, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and show you how I make these. Okay, and then if you have any questions after that, please don't hesitate to ask me. All right, so in between these two plastic sheets, I put a piece of paper or whatever I'm going to be using, and then the metal die cuts. Okay, and then I put the other one on top, and then I roll it, and it's made. So let me show you. This is the thing that I use. Let me move this out of the way. This is the thing. It says Art Bin. I think I got it. I got it from Amazon, and it holds all of my die cuts. Okay, and it came with a couple of these. These are magnetic. Okay, and the die cuts are metal, so they stick to it. Okay, so they just bloop, and they don't fall off. See? All right, and it came with a couple of them, and then I bought another pack of these separately. So that's it, and this is pretty heavy because these magnetic things are not light. Okay, so this is the spider web that I've been using. So I'm going to pull that out because I'm going to make some more. I'm not going to make any more kitty cats. I'm going to make some more tags. I'm going to use the big tag. And these are the little squiggly ones. So let's see. I'm going to get the medium one. All right. Use that. See, I don't have very many of these, but I'm very, very pleased with the ones that I got because I got just plain old shapes. So they're good for making other things. So I'm going to use this one as well. Okay, and then I think that's it. And let me show you. Okay, so these are the ones that I have. And some of them were like little kits that included different things. And they were all bought on clearance. Every single one of these were bought on clearance. At either Hobby Lobby, Tuesday Morning, or Michael's. You see there's those cats. This was a traveling set, so all this stuff came together. But a lot of times these come on clearance, and you can get them for, like, I've got most of these kits were less than $5. So I literally spent like $2 or $3 on each set. So I'm really pleased with the ones that I got, like I said. And there you go. This is a peacock. But yeah, that's all I have. See, I don't have any more. But I'm very, very happy with the ones that I got. So someday I might get more. I don't know. Like I said in the earlier video, I don't use these very often. But I just remembered that I had the spider web, and I thought, well, that would be really good in this book. So I went ahead and pulled it out and made a few. So that's where I am right now. Okay. All right, so let me close this. All right, get that out of the way. And then let me bring this back down and pull the sides down. Okay. All right, so I have different sheets of paper that are left over from my Halloween book that I've been working on. So I'm just going to use up the scraps if I can. So let's see what will fit on this one. Will that fit? Yes, it will. Okay. And will this one fit? Oh, yes, it will. Okay. So I try to use up as much as I can. And you don't have to fill up the whole sheet when you're doing it, the whole square right here. Can you see? Let me look. Okay, let me put this forward a little bit so that you can see. Oh, you're not going to be able to see all of it. Okay. Well, so like I said, you can't fill out this. You don't have to fill out the whole area if you don't want to. You can just do a little tiny area, and that's okay. So this is all I'm doing is making sure that these are in the right position. Then I'm putting the other piece of plastic on top of it, and then I'm going to roll. Okay, roll the handle, and that's all I do to make these. Okay, and sometimes I like to make it go through twice just in case if the paper is extra thick. like that. I just rewind it backwards. And then that's it. So I take these off. And see, the paper just comes out stuck to the die. And there you go. See? This one has a interesting lines. It looks like it's sewn. Isn't that cool? So I got that. And then I've got this one. Oh, look. It just barely, see, it messed it up on the side. But that's okay. We can always use it for something. All right, so there you go. And I used up most of this paper. And I will probably use this in more scraps for something else. So I will save that. I save everything. All right, so I've got 2 of these triangles that are left over. And these are too big to fit. Okay, so I need to cut them down just a little bit. Okay. All right, so let's do this purple. We'll just go ahead and do the purple right now. All right, so what I'm just going to see what fits on here. This will fit perfectly, and the other 2 are too big. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this spider web. Hold on, I got it upside down. So you have to make sure that the part that cuts into the paper is down on the paper, or else it won't cut it. I did that a couple of times and I couldn't understand why it wasn't coming out. This is why. So you have to pay attention. So watch this. Okay. So I'm going to stick it through and I'm going to run it through twice just like the other. Okay. And I'm holding on and I'm rolling the handle. Oop. It's sliding around. Okay, and then I'm gonna do it again. Okay, there we go. And I've got this one done. And you're gonna freak out. Okay, so that's cute, isn't it? I love these. All right, so this is pretty cool. So it has, let me get the other black piece of paper, the big black piece of paper. I want to show you. This is so cool. This is a pokey tool that I've got. This is all one piece, and then it's got all kinds of itty bitty little pieces. Okay, so let me show you. Let me pull this up. Whoop. Loud noise, loud noise. Sorry, sorry. Okay, so let me show you. So I have to poke through these holes because it won't come down. It won't come off. Well, one piece did, see. But it just won't come off by itself. So you need to poke through the holes, just a few, and then that makes it come off the material, the metal, so that I can go around the edges and pull it off. But you have to be very careful. It depends on what medium you use, what kind of material, because this could tear really easy if the paper's not strong enough, okay? So I basically just wheedle this through and try to get it underneath, okay? There you go. And it's still got a few of the pieces stuck to it. See these itty bitty pieces? They're still stuck. There we go. Okay, see, look, isn't that awesome? That is just amazing. I just thought it was so pretty. And then we've got all these itty bitty little teeny tiny pieces that are stuck. They won't come out by themselves, so you have to just poke them through the holes. And I like that you can see the color through the hole, so you can poke through there. And I don't poke real hard. I just barely poke through the hole just so that it can come out. It's not, you know, stuck on there or anything. I didn't put any glue. Got 2 more. Okay, there you go. See? All done. And then I've got this very, very pretty spider web. And all these pretty little pieces. So let me find something to put these in real quick. Because you know me, I am not going to throw these away. No siree. All right. Okay. All right, so we did the spider web. Let me pull this back out. Okay, let me use a bigger piece of this. All right. And I'm trying to use up as best I can. All right, so I'm gonna put it right there. Okay, I think, are we even? Oh, let me trim this a little bit. Okay. All right, so I think that's gonna fit pretty doggone well. Yep, see? Okay, so let me put this one down first, and then the other plastic, and then my paper is down well, and let's see if we can get all of these down, okay? So I had 3 of these, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to, oopsie. Either this one or this one. I think I'm gonna do this one. Okay, are these the right, yep, the right edge. Okay. All right, so I got 3 of them on there. Can you see? Nope, you can't. There we go. You see now? We got 1, 2, 3 on there. I would have been able to get more, but it was already cut off from there. Okay? So now I'm going to roll this through after I put the last piece of plastic. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to roll it twice. Okay? Uh-oh. Hold on. Dropping stuff everywhere. Okay. All right, so I'm going to roll this. Let me get this started. There we go. Okay. And we're rolling. I know you can just see my hand, but it's coming out. Let me pull it forward a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I'm rolling. And it's not real hard to roll to do the windy thing. It's going to make a popping sound now. Ding. Okay, and now I'm going to roll it back. Get it started. Okay. And it's rolling back. Okay. There we go. Okay. And that's done. All right. So I pull this up. Let me pull the top up so that you can see. It makes some loud clapping noises, doesn't it? And I apologize, but I can't control that. All right. So we've got these 3 items. Look, here's the spider web. Here's the big tag. Look, it's got that look like stitching all the way around it. I think that's just so cool. All right, and then we've got this other square. It looks like it's been rounded. See? All right, and then we've got, this is pretty well gone. Let me get the black paper here so that we can get the pieces again. Isn't this fun? I just love making these. Here we go. Okay. I'm just poking around to make it come loose from the die because it's stuck in there. Okay, I think that's all of them. No, it's not. Okay. Hold on. I think there's one more. There we go. Is that it? Let's pull. Ta-da! That is just so cool. Alright, so let me get these other ones out of there real quick. Uh-oh. Went flying, didn't it? Well, I just tossed it in my lap. Okay. And I'm going to do one more through with the black just to show you the contrast. Okay, there we go. And let me put this in my little container because we can always use the little scraps. Little doodaddy things. There we go. Okay. So, let me get the purple out of the way. Okay, and then we're going to use, I think, the bigger black one so that we can go ahead and use as much as we can. Okay, I think we're going to go with that. And see, you can use these individually like that, you know, for a smaller one. These little tiny ones that I had before, you can put them in there just like this, you know. It doesn't matter. You don't have to fill up the whole page. So I think that's really awesome. All right, one more. I need to cut this down. If you don't have one of these, I hope this gives you some ideas of if you would want to get one and how you would use it. Because I'll tell you what, I've had this for a few years, and I have only used it, I don't know, less than a handful of times. So yeah, I feel bad about not using it, you know. Well, this just is not going to work. Maybe I need to put this big one away and just use the two small ones. And you see, there we go. Two small ones. Yeah, that'll fit. There's just not enough room for the big one, I guess. Okay. Or I could do one big one and then the little ones for the smaller. Will this fit? Nope. Okay. Will this? Yep, it will. Okay. I'm gonna, because I really want to make some big ones. So let me go ahead and make this. And then that'll give this extra room to use it for something else, something smaller. Okay, so I hope you can see. Will one of these fit? It sure will. Look at me. You're probably over there screaming at me going, that other one will fit! Put it over there! Wait, is this? Yeah, okay. So let me... Oops, I just butted you with my head. Sorry about that. Okay, let me open these. Okay. All going to feed it in. And we're rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Come on, you can do it. There we go. This is sliding. It's not a sturdy surface. Okay. And there we go. Okay. Let me put this to the side. The good thing about that one is that you don't have to plug it in, so you can use it anywhere. It's your own power, so I love that. All right, so here we go. We've got this, and it's still got those little, looks like sewing thingies on the side. And then this squiggly one that still looks like it's got the sewing thingies on the sides. And then the spider web. Woohoo! Let me get a piece of the purple so that you can see. Let me get some of these started so that I can pull it up. There we go. I hope you can see that. So I'm just going underneath and pulling it gently because I don't want to tear it. Some of these are time intensive, so you have to, consider that. I'm at the point in my my Halloween journal where I'm going to be doing all of the pockets and tucks and ephemera, all the pretty doodaddy things. And so I had pulled this out and I was going to start creating these, to spice up the pages in my book and in my journal. And I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to bring y'all along because I had so many people ask me about this. So there you go. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So, so pretty. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and finish poking these through. Yeah, so there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes when you're preparing a junk journal or any kind of art that you make by hand. There's quite a bit of behind the scenes preparation. I mean, you don't just magically have this stuff just show up in your hands. You need to prepare it, and that for me is half the fun. It is creating all of this extra doodaddy things, so that's all done, and I'm going to put the rest of it in this little container so that I can have them. Yeah, so I spend a lot of time creating the junk journals and the glue books and the art, but I also spend a good amount of time preparing for it. So that's really fun stuff to do. I really, really enjoy doing that. And I'm glad that I could bring you along to show you how to do all of this. So let me show you the things that I created today with my die cut machine. Look at these. Aren't these gorgeous? I just love the spider webs. They're just so beautiful, aren't they? Let me put these underneath so that you can see. And these are the ones that I made before. And the other tags. So there you go. And so these were the ones that I used today. I can't tell you where I bought them. I don't remember. It was a few years ago. So, and they were all parts of sets. So they weren't bought individually. Ooh, I missed a couple of spider webs over here. There we go. I don't want to miss out on them. Oh, and I have these cats too. Let me pull the cats out so that you can see what I've done so far. All right, so here are the cats. They are adorable. There we go. Okay, so I'm so glad that you were able to hang out with me and see how I made these. They're not difficult. They are time intensive, especially something that has all these little doodads stuck in them. But they're so much fun ultimately to show up in your creations like this. I did this one in the front of the current one that I'm working on, the Halloween one, and I think it looks awesome. It just looks like it was made to be there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to put a few more of these throughout the book and snazz it up a little bit. And I'm so glad that you came along for me to do this. So until next time, peace out.